All right, there's this classical theory term, augmented 6th chords. The Italian augmented 6 has the 1, flat 7, and 3. Now, in the key of C, it would be over A flat. The French has the sharp 11. The German has the 5th. All three of them have the root, flat 7, and 3. Now, what it's supposed to do is resolve outward to G. So it gives a lot of harmonic gravity to the 5 chord, and that in turn resolves to the 1. But what it's doing is this. And music for centuries was based on voice leading rather than these block chords, chord scale relationship stuff. It wasn't like that for a long time. And this is one of those things. It was first developed in the Renaissance, but then Bach, Mozart, Beethoven, they all used it too. It's just another way of getting to the 5 chord that can't really be explained by regular tonal theory. So it's got its own name. So Italian augmented 6th chord, resolving to the 1 over 5, and then a 5, 7, resolving to the 1. And then the French has the sharp 11, and then the same thing after that. The German has the 5, here's what it sounds like. Well, let me step back. As a jazz guy, I'm looking for the whole, like, what can I play over that thing? Over the Italian 6, I'm thinking of it as a flat 6 going to 5. Okay. Sure.
Where is it?
It's in my. Actually, it's in this guitar case right there.
Yay! Finally, I don't have to walk really far.
Toby, say hi. I'm making a video.
Hi.
I'm talking about Italian, French, and German augmented 6 chords and what to play over them. Do you know what those are? All right. So this is the Italian, resolving to the 5, resolving to the 5.
Have you ever
1 over 5.
Have you ever knew that 35 divided by 7 equals 5? It is true, not false.
Good job, Toby. All right. So, anyway, I'm looking for more ways of playing over that stuff. Flat 6 to 5 to 1 is pretty common in blues, actually. But normally it goes to a minor. It's real common in a minor blues. And that's normally played with like a Lydian dominant sound, which the French has. And then the 5 would be altered. But it doesn't really get that sound of the traditional way of resolving it, which is to the major. So what that tells me is I've got this minor third resolving to a major third, which classical guys would call that a Picardy third, and jazz and blues and rock guys would, they'd call it blues. And it actually really sounds bluesy. So if you have this, that's like. So you can totally play blues stuff over all that. Check it out. Works. Now there's this other scale that has an augmented sixth in it. It's the only non-synthetic scale that has a sharp 6 in it, and that is the 6th mode of Hungarian Minor. Lydian sharp 2, sharp 6. It goes 1, sharp 2, 3, sharp 4, 5, sharp 6, major 7. It works really well over that Italian, French, and German sound. You may recognize that scale starting from G. It's the Dick Dale scale. Also known as the double harmonic major. You can also think of the C as the parent scale. That's the Hungarian minor, C Hungarian minor. It goes 1, 2, flat 3, sharp 4, 5, flat 6, and major 7. It's those two half steps in a row that is the reason why when A flat is the root, you have a sharp 6. So there's the sharp 6, which is enharmonically the same as a flat 7, but in this case it's a sharp 6, and then major 7. You might recognize that sound. That Harry Potter sound. Also in Nardis. So the 6th mode is starting on that note. That's why you get the sharp 6, major 7, and 1. Here's a cool fingering for that scale. Play starting on A flat. You want to stretch your first finger back, so 1, 3, 4, and then slide up to the 5th, and then do the same fingering. So, and then just repeat that. If you start on the E flat, it's just straight across the same fingering, and then the same thing up an octave. But if you're starting down here, let's listen to what that sounds like over that chord. Now, again, since this scale doesn't have the major third of C in it, we're gonna have to change it to, still play blues. To resolve it to the major third of C. Now, if you're more sensitive to the flavor of the voice leading, you should really do that enclosure thing around G. It's basically a half step below or a half step above G. Which is totally bluesy. Try it. Here it is with the French notes in it, the sharp 11. So it's the D. Here it is with the German note. I think this is the one most like the blues.